Here we go. The holiday is upon us. Tigers in town. Tigers' best record in the American League, and they got some all-stars in the lineup. This will be the third consecutive year Jake gets a start against Detroit.
Yeah, in his 18th start of the season, he's 6-3. He's been helped out by quite a few runs, and that's a good thing.
Colt Keith ready to lead it off for the Tigers.
3-2 pitch from Irvin.
And that's going to be down and in for a leadoff walk.
It brings in Gleyber Torres, right-handed hitter, open stance. Torres waits on a 2-0. Here it is. Swing a line drive, base hit past the lunging third baseman House. Keith will move to second and hold there as Wood plays it in. So a walk and a single on a high fastball, and the Tigers immediately have a threat going against Irvin in the top of the first. Batter Wencel Perez. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss as Jake Irvin goes 77 hook.
Riley Green, he is all over the Major League and American League leaderboards. And 3-2 delivery to Green. Swing and a miss. He finally got one by him. Fastball at the belt at 93. Irvin wins the 9-pitch battle with the All-Star Green to get the second out. Trying to avoid damage here in the top of the first. Here's Spencer Torkelson.
Runners go on the way.
Spencer Torkelson, center field. Young is not going to get that one. Torque annihilates a 3-2 pitch. It is 3-0 Tigers.
And he stays behind this. He made sure that he hit it someplace that nobody had a chance of getting it.
3-0 Tigers to go to the bottom of the first inning. Nationals now get ready to face the 34-year-old from Frankfort, Illinois, back pitching in the major leagues for the first time in 4 years.
Abrams leads off at 287, 12 homers, 31 ribbies. 3-2 pitch. Fastball inside. It's a leadoff walk for C.J. Abrams. James Wood, who brings the lumber to the batter's box.
And Wood will drill one out to right center. That ball's on the ground in front of Meadows to his left. And the Nats are in business. 2 on, nobody out.
Ahmed Rosario, 3 of his 4 homers against left-handed pitching. Hens checks the runner at second. He throws. Swing a high fly ball right field. Wencel Perez drifting back, still moving back. He squares up now, makes the catch. Abrams will tag at second, go to third. Wood will tag at first and hold there. So Rosario moves the runner with a fly ball to medium deep right field. It's the cleanup batter, Nathaniel Lowe. The 3-2 from Ends. Low ball 4, and they're loaded up for Alex Call.
Alex Call, that's in the air and it's in left field. Abrams home. Here comes Wood, and a great read by the runner at second. The Nats right back at the Tigers now. 3-2.
2 RBI knock. Great jump by James Wood on the backside of this. This hard hit. It's easy run scored.
Paul DeYoung now gets the DH.
Still 2 runners on with 1 out.
A 3-run bomb for ourselves.
That ball's hit pretty well out to deep right center. Heading for the scoreboard. See you later. And Paul DeYoung has a 3-run blast. The Nats have scored 5 in the first.
Let's take a look. Get that foot down early. What a swing.
And bang go the Nats here with a 2-run single and a 3-run homer.
But a big first inning answer for the Nationals. Tigers had 3 in the top. Nationals get 5 in the bottom. Second inning, Nationals lead the Tigers 5-3. And
1 up, 1 down.
James Wood to the plate.
Oh, he's going to lace one to left. Heading for the wall. And it hit the very top. And it might have hit the top and gone into the flowers. And let's put it this way. See you later. James Wood, number 23. And the Nats keep blasting away.
That's your presence in the home run derby, then go out and hit you one.
Top of the wall, then it hit the back wall before coming back out.
We get to witness this every day, and he's only 22.
Nationals get a home run. We go to the third, 6-3 Nationals, doubling the Tigers.
Bottom of the 4th inning, 1 up and 1 down.
Now the top of the order, and C.J. Abrams, who has walked and grounded to second, officially 0 for 1. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Abrams waits on it and drops it to left. CJ's 3rd hit of the series, and he's on base for the 5th time.
And he's aboard for James Wood. Here runner goes. Pitch is low. The throw, the slide, and Abrams is safe.
See if Ends pitches carefully here to Wood.
Now the pitch swung on, line to left center field toward the gap, and in for a base hit. So rounding third is Abrams. He's going to score. Throw to second. Wood trying to slide around the tag of Torres, and he is out at second base.
Right out of the gate. What a job by James Wood just to get it out there. There, 2-strike knock. And Parker Meadows, good arm out there in center field. He sensed it. I mean, you could see Riley Green pointing as well, like 2-2-2.
8-4 on the out at second. Nats lead at 7-3.
Bottom of the 5th, Dietrich Ends against Nathaniel Lowe.
2-2. Ground ball softly to the third. Charging and picking the in-between hop with the backhand. McKinstry throws to first, and Colt Keith can't hang on. Oh, my goodness, was that a good play.
The ball was up the first base line towards home plate and in the dirt. Colt Keith made a really nice effort, just couldn't glove it.
Daniel Lowe at first reached on an E5. Alex Call faces the righty Hanafy. Pitch. Call rolls one softly to short. Baez can't pick it up, and it'll be another error on the Tigers. And on back-to-back ground balls, the normally sure-handed first-place Tigers have committed 2 errors. Here's Paul DeJong. Here's the pitch. In the dirt to the backstop. Ball caroms right out to the catcher Dingler, but he has no throw. As Lowe will go into third, standing with Call into second. So this is a nightmare of an inning for the Tigers. Runners at second and third. Nobody out.
Paul DeJong. And McKinstry cuts it off. Runners freeze on the first out.
Here's Brady House.
Hanafy against righties dominates him.
This one well placed up the middle. Brady House is going to drive in a couple. RBI total from 5 to 7. And the Nats lead the Tigers 9-3. Making the errors hurt big time here in the 5th.
A great read by Alex Call. You'll see him on right in front of you. He'll stop a little bit because he saw the runner in front of him. Not going. Don't want to run into an out right there, but he had the right read. Initially, Brady House. Huge knock.
The Nats, with a little help from the Tigers, add 2.
Nationals 9, Detroit 3.
We have reached the 7th inning, and Cole Henry is on the pitch. The night over for Jake Irvin. Facing the catcher Dingler. Swing and Dingler pops it up. Shallow left center. Jacob Young, James Wood both coming. It'll be the center fielder Young to make the catch, and there's one away.
Facing Parker Meadows.
3-1. And that is looped into left. That's a base hit for Parker Meadows.
Hopefully get something started here. Just start pecking away at this.
2 down, 7th inning. Colt Keith the batter. Here's a hit into left for Keith. Parker Meadows goes first to third. And the Tigers have 2 on with 2 out in this 7th inning.
Gleyber Torres single and a walk for Torres.
Gleyber Torres could change the timbre of this game with one swing. Not that. Into center field. That's an RBI single. It's 9-4. 3 times on base for Gleyber tonight.
And there is that fastball. He tried the fastball. He tried the sweeper. He tried a little bit of everything, and just Gleyber Torres being that tough out again, able to muscle that into center field. But that's the thing about holding Colt Keith at first base. If he's able to go into second, make it second and third, that's why it's important. And then Gleyber gets that. It's a 2-run single rather than just 1.
And so Perez with a chance to deliver a big hit. He's due. Line drive, base hit into center over the outstretched glove of Abrams. Keith will round third and score, and the Tigers are back to within 4. 3 straight 2-out singles and a 9-5.
Brad Lord will take over the pitching now as we go to the 8th inning here at Nationals Park as he tries to preserve this lead for Jake Irvin.
Here's Zach McKinstry. Lord winds deals, and that is inside, and it hit him. Bringing the right-handed hitting catcher, Dylan Dingler.
Way outside. McKinstry to second.
Tigers have a runner at second with 1 out in a 9-5 game.
3-2. That is a daring take. It is ball 4. And the Tigers have 2 on with just 1 out in the 8th.
See if Lord can get out of it, facing the number 8 hitter and maybe the 9 hitter. Meadows singled last inning, 1 for 3.
On 1-2. Left side, that is through. It's a base hit, Parker Meadows. Tigers start the carousel. It is first and third. McKinstry is home. The tying run will come to the plate here in the 8th. No surrender in these Tigers.
Just like the last at-bat, goes with it, doesn't try to pull it, and just hits it right where the shortstop would be, but they're positioned to pull the ball. And then very aggressive base running by the Tigers. They don't stop. McKinstry scores easily.
Javi Baez, tying run at the plate. That is secured on the infield. The throw to first by Abrams is in time. C.J. Abrams may have just rescued the lead for Washington. An outstanding effort by that young man.
It's an RBI, another run in. It's 9-7.
James Wood has a 4-hit game. He leads off 9-7. Nats lead the Tigers with his 4th career 4-hit game. He has never had a 5-hit game in the big leagues. Those are pretty rare. 3-2 on the way. Wood hits a line drive right field. It's down for a base hit. It's a 5-hit game for James Wood. Played back on a bounce by Wencel Perez. James Wood, first career 5-hit game. 4 singles and a home run. That a rocket shot into right field. A bullet of a base hit. Nationals are going to the bench now for Luis Garcia Jr.
Way out in front, and the wild pitch. will get James Wood into scoring position.
Garcia could move him with a productive out to the right side at least, or drive him in.
Garcia, that's pretty productive. James Wood held up for a second. He's going to be sent. Perez looking for his third outfield assist. No way. And the Nats are into double digits now, leading 10-7. And now Garcia's 8 for 12 stealing.
Here's Alex Call.
Alex Call with another base hit. And how about it? The Nats do get that extended warranty. They'll match the 2 the Tigers just got. 11-7 and 3 driven in by Call.
We head to the ninth. Last shot for the Tigers, 11-7 Washington.
Well, the Nationals will go to their closer, Kyle Finnegan, in a non-save situation for the second night in a row. A 4-run lead, 11-7. Nationals trying to secure a series win against the team with the best record in the American League. Gleyber Torres leads off.
First pitch, flared out to right center. Here comes Young. Say, the ninth inning belongs to Kyle and Jacob, right?
Yes, it does.
Here's Perez, 1 for 4. In the air, playable. C.J. Abrams, 2 outs. And here it comes down to Finnegan and Riley Green.
What are you asking for? One more, Kyle.
Swing and a miss, and Kyle Finnegan, another clean ninth inning.
And the Nationals have the series win, 11-7 over the Tigers. Nationals take down the best team in the American League, a 2-1 series win, an 11-7 victory as they'll set off fireworks following a great Nationals win.